Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's video, I just want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I do hope your day is going way better than fantastic. And your journey to self-betterment is going way better than fantastic as well. Today I want to talk about something very important, which is inspired from a subscriber that mentioned how much they feel their brain has changed and how they feel they've changed after having constant narcissistic mistreatment their entire life it seems. And first I want to say, I'm praying for you. The second thing I want to say, please seek help from a serious real deal professional that deals with complex post-traumatic stress syndrome. Please. But with that being said, here's the thing I want all of you to know. These symptoms are what can be expected after dealing with a narcissist, or having an upbringing where you were surrounded by them. When your brain is firing or misfiring in a way it shouldn't over and over and over again, things can happen that aren't to your advantage to feeling good on a daily basis. That's why if you are having these symptoms day in and day out, go see someone fast. Let them know you grew up in a home with narcissistic abuse and feel you are having symptoms as a result that you can't shake. And here's the thing. That's what narcissists want for you and your life. Even when they are no longer on this earth. They want you to be unable to shake them and what they have done to you. They want your life a mess so much you are unable to think. They quite simply want to rewire your brain. What I want you to do is look up brainwashing. Legit real brainwashing. There have been many studies done. And many studies that stopped happening as a result of what was happening in many of these studies. And if you read or watch some content on this, it will become very eerie really fast. Because you will see a great many of these things that are legit techniques on how to take over someone's mind. So they are literally erased. An empty vessel. And they are now the robot the person doing the brainwashing wants them to be. And the emotional and psychological damage it can have on people can indeed last a lifetime. And when you look into such things, you will say to yourself, that the same technique my mother used on me, or my father, or my husband, or my wife. And like I said, it will become eerie. Very eerie indeed. And this is why many of us have moments where we get upset and cry out of the blue, maybe after years of doing great. Or we get that brain fog that is so common amongst many of us, where we won't sleep all day and do nothing. Because our systems are so fired from being in fight or flight mode our entire lives. We end up confused and we become irritated with ourselves. And the list goes on and on. This is again where one needs to take a step back and understand the severity of what is going on. Is this a momentary setback and you will be okay in a day or two? Or is this something that is ruling every day of your life? If it's a big problem like that, do not suffer in silence and get help. Please help. And again, this is why narcissism is so important for the average person to learn about. Because it's not a problem for people until it's a problem for people. And it's much better to see and understand the signs of brainwashing and its effects. Go listen to the many dating coaches. Both men and women dating coaches. And there are some with some real sound advice. Yet there are a great many that teach people how to be expert brainwashers. It's really weird and scary at the same time. Essentially people looking to rewire how you think. So you will behave in the patterns and ways they want you to behave. And for many it's so you will learn to accept mistreatment from others. It's a game on who can brainwash who. Not a simple situation where you see that person has good qualities and they see you have good qualities. Nope. It's who can control who to take the most mistreatment. Now knowing these signs are important. Because it's a part of the self-healing. Because the longer we stay out of living life, the harder and more firm these horrible feelings in our life will likely take hold. The more we work on our life, the more we work on our symptoms, the more we have a chance of understand what happened to us. Seeing possible danger ahead with certain people. Being able to sidestep these certain people and then being able to be around people that like us for who we are. Which is people that love to love others and wants to be loved by others as well. This is a normal thing, people. And part of the healing process is to understand narcissist and narcissism want to steal it from your life. There are many narcissistic abuse survivors out there that have wonderful partners. And it's because though they weren't perfect at the time of meeting their current partners, they were doing the self-work. They knew what narcissism was and what the red flags are and were. You will never know what good things are there for you in life if you don't start the process. And the process isn't easy by any stretch. It will kick our metaphoric butt at times. But it's what is required if we want to try to do our best to rewire our brains for happiness. These individuals rewired our brains for pain and suffering. They want you to be down on yourself and unable to function. Because if you can't function, you won't be able to move forward. If you are unable to move forward, you have little to no shot at finding your true potential. And that's what the narcissist wants. They don't even want to get on that road to self-betterment. They don't want you to even feel worthy to start. That's what rewiring your brain through narcissistic brainwashing does. Please understand. You are valuable. And the love you try to give to others was and is valuable. Even though they stepped on it. Even though they mistreated it and didn't value it. Pity these people. Just pity them. Because they do not have the ability to love others for real. And they don't have the ability to accept love for real. And more than likely you do. That's why they worked on you so darn hard. They want to remove that feeling from you. So it would just die away. And all of the wonderful things you were born to do will just fade away with you on your last day. Life is and our time in life is important. Time is important. And narcissists want to rewire our brains so our time isn't spent with doing good things for ourselves and good things for others. These people are time thieves. Which is a good topic for another video. But you know what I mean. These people put us in a loop where for decades we are literally in a brain fog, unable to function. And I'm here to say, though we can't turn back the clock, hey, I wish I could. I wish I could know my mother would never change and get out of the house faster than I did. I wish I would have sidestepped Susie and not let her into my life. I wish I would have looked at my problems due to being raised in such a home and work on them daily. So I wouldn't have unknowingly pushed decent people away. I wish I could. But I can't. All I can and you can do right now is start where we are with what we have. That's it. And don't expect a perfect outcome. Just do the best that you can. Know we are all here praying for you. And I know you are all here praying for me. But please do yourself a favor. Look into some of that brainwashing stuff. And you will see great similarities between what happened to you and what real deal brainwashing it all about. And then it will all of a sudden make sense. Why you feel the way you do. And if things feel real bad, get help as fast as you can. Because you are valued. With that said, I want to talk more about these things as it's important. And I want to talk about more topics as well. So I'm thinking within a week, I will have a Patreon only video up. I will let you all know when. So if you so choose to tune in you can. Also, if you are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and go back and watch my other videos as well. I'm sure you will find some information that could be helpful to yourself and your life. With that said, I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.